Hi YouTube. Hi Facebook. I am getting a couple of cameras set up, so we've got different platforms. Hi Instagram. Okay, so I wanted to get on here really quickly, and there's some glare from my glasses. Um, just talk about my biggest lessons from this year, and I want to hear what yours are. So put them in the comments below so that we can all share our biggest lessons from 2019. I want to share with you one particular situation that was by far the biggest event for me in 2019. Um, so I don't really like to talk around in situations, but I'm not going to tell you the full details of what was going on because that's a topic of, hi there, thanks so much for joining. It's a topic that I'm doing in a longer YouTube video in February, but there was this situation that I faced in 2019, and things were going to be changing, and I knew that I would be faced with making this very dramatic change in my life, and I would have to do it very quickly, and I did not want to do it. I really fought hard against making that change and about implementing it and kind of going with the flow on this specific situation. And the lesson, the takeaway from that situation that I got was, just a reminder to not fight the things that are going to change anyway, because there's a better use of your time, of your energy. Happy New Year. Yes, thank you so much. Same to you. To all of you guys too, which brings me really to my second point here in just a minute. But yeah, not fighting those things because you're wasting your energy when it could be placed into something that you can affect the outcome for. And so if that something is going to change, let the change come. Let it, embrace it and just make the most of what is happening in that situation. There are some amazing benefits that and blessings that came to me by just allowing that situation to kind of unfold and allowing that thing to kind of work itself out. Again, this is going to be in a long YouTube video that I'm releasing in February, so I can tell you all about this specific situation that I'm talking about. But my second biggest lesson, the second biggest takeaway for me from 2019 is that I am just truly blown away by the fact that there's no limit, you guys, to what we can learn, to what we can do. The limits are all in our own minds. If I think that I can't do something, I can't do it. And if I think that I can do it and I'm willing to give it a shot, I'm going to learn something from that experience. Even if the planned outcome doesn't happen, I'm definitely going to grow. I'm definitely going to learn. I love to learn. I've spent a long period of my life in school, and I believe in formal education and informal education. But something for me is that I'm just so surprised from a YouTube channel. I started it in January, middle of January of this year of 2019, and you guys, I've already hit 1,000 subscribers, and I realize some people that's not that much, right? You have thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of subscribers. But for me, it was really just an act of obedience. I knew that I was supposed to start a channel, that I was supposed to start sharing my story, my insights, and just kind of knowledge and lessons with everybody that wanted to learn more about narcissism, how to recover, how to heal from narcissistic abuse. And that's something that I set out to do, on my YouTube channel, and to hit 1,000 subscribers, to hit over 4,000 hours of watch time minutes in a year. I just can't even believe it, because I started really not knowing anything about YouTube, and I, took some classes, I've watched videos and did what I could with it, but it's still like I really started from zero. And to see it touch so many lives and impact so many different families and people from all over the world, it's just so wild. So my two big takeaways from 2019 are these two things. First of all, don't fight the things that are going to change anyway. And there is no limit to what you can learn or do. And once you really understand and approach every situation of, because when I started YouTube, I didn't think I need to have X amount of subscribers, or I need to have X amount of watch time minutes. I didn't think that. In fact, I don't even think I knew like that those were the standards. I was just going to be obedient and start a channel. And so when you approach situations like, I'm going to do this and I'm going to grow through this, I'm going to learn something from this situation, instead of looking at an outcome that you might not be able to affect, what you get from that situation is going to be exponentially more beneficial to you. So, the YouTube channel for me was really, hi there. Thank you again for joining, you guys. This is so fun. I've also discovered live videos are okay to do. I used to have really bad anxiety about doing live videos, and since I've started this 30-day live video challenge, I've really discovered that they're awesome. But yeah, so when you approach situations just open to experience, open to learning, you're really going to be able to get so much more out of it, because you can control that outcome. You can control what you learn, how you grow, the amount of developing that you do as you approach an unfamiliar situation, or even something that's scary to you, or maybe something that you, dread doing. You can, yes, me too. I like the lives. I'm going to start scheduling some for YouTube. That way we can all like plan a time, and it'll be better, because if I'm not looking at the screen exactly when you type a comment, then the comment goes away. So it would be better if I plan it ahead of time, and then I can respond immediately. But yes, they're so fun. So yes, you can control the outcome of what you learn, of what you get from every situation. You might not be able to control how many people buy from your business, or who join your ministry, or who do whatever. You can't control that necessarily, but you can control your effort, your excellence that you put forth into the situation, and how willing you are to learn and grow from the situation that you face. So those are my two biggest takeaways from 2019. I'm sure that there's so many more lessons that I've learned, but when I was really thinking back on this year and just giving God praise for allowing me to experience and to grow from this past almost 365 days, those were the two things that came to me. So I would love to hear from you guys. What is the things that you learned the most? What are the biggest lessons that you're taking away from this year as we enter 2020, not just a new year, but a new decade? What are the things that stuck with you the most, maybe even from the past decade? Like, what were your biggest lessons over the past 10 years that you're taking with you, that you are using as a foundation to build this next season, this next era of your life, of the inheritance that you're leaving to your children? Healthier boundaries. Oh, that's amazing. Yes, that is so good. That's so, wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I've never seen this happen, pop up before. What a blessing. Thank you. Free indeed. Thank you. Yeah, so anyway, I would love to hear your guys' biggest lessons. What are they? Let's share. Let's learn from each other. Sometimes we don't need to experience things. We can just learn from other people who have gone through it, right? We don't need to necessarily put ourselves into those situations. We can hear from what other people have gone through, and we can apply those, the lessons behind those experiences to our own lives, so that we can save ourselves a lot of heartache, a lot of time, a lot of wasted energy, and that kind of thing. So let's learn from one another. Please tell me your biggest lessons. What are the biggest takeaways that you're leaving from 2019, or even the past decade, that you're taking with you into 2020? And I have a post coming up where I ask you to share with me your biggest goals, or your biggest, I guess goals, plans for 2020 and for the decade. So I want to hear kind of what's on everybody's hearts. Like, what are you guys wanting to improve upon? What did you get from 2019? What do you really want to hold on to from that experience and bring it into 2020? Share with me in the comments. Instagram in the comments, Facebook in the comments, YouTube on the comments. I've also noticed, this is like my second YouTube live video. The comments that are left during this time, I can't see them when I go back, because I know that the last time I missed some comments and I wanted to go back and see them. So if somebody has a tip for me on how to go back and find those comments, that would be great too. Otherwise, you guys, thanks again for just being on this journey with me, for allowing me to grow and learn with you guys, for providing me with your feedback, and just allowing me to do what I'm here to do. You know, there's nothing better than doing what you are supposed to be doing, you know, and knowing that you're in the center. So yes, yeah, I noticed that too. Life is a journey. I cannot find the comments, so I don't know if it's a setting that I need to change or not, but I'm gonna get that figured out, because there's comments that I wasn't able to respond to. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And they've been hiding or removing comments. That makes me sad. But yeah, so tell me what your lessons are, and question and answer live sessions would be awesome. Free indeed. Okay. Yeah, I already have plans to schedule that. So soon into the new year, I will announce that so we can all get together. I think that would be fun too. Okay, well, awesome, you guys. Again, thank you so much for your support, and just allowing me to grow and develop, and because I am learning like everybody else, and for giving me a way to do that and connecting to people. It's the most rewarding thing for me. So again, thank you so much. Yes, I do interviews. I have a few like podcast interviews and other things. They're in my media section on my website. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can click on the button there that says media. You can find all my television and radio and all of those types of interviews. So yes, I have done them. Yes, I should do some live question and answer session though. That would be awesome, because I love hearing from you guys. So yes, thank you so much again, and tell me your biggest takeaways in the comments. YouTube, wait until this video is done and then put them in the regular comments so that everybody can see them, until I figure out the settings on my channel, or how to make those comments come back, okay? So you guys take care. It's almost the new year. I hope that you've really taken this time to reflect, on the past year, the past decade, and thinking about the pros and the cons, the things that you love that you're taking with you, and the things that have ran their course and are expired and you're leaving behind as we enter into a new season. Okay, so you guys take care and have a great day. Talk to you soon.